Hello and welcome back to our channel. In the last episode, I talked about the origin, history, and nature of oil and gas. Today, I will take that a little further to discuss the development history of the sector from technical and commercial perspectives. Experience has shown that whenever anything hot is discovered in any corner of the world, such discoveries are followed by a rush, not just to get more of the same product in the same location, but to search for their existence in other parts of the world. And so, after drilling the first oil well in 1859, Colonel Roberts, because of his military background, felt that brute force might enhance the productivity of oil. He thus lowered the flash of gunpowder into a well producing about 3 to 4 barrels of oil per day, and to everyone's surprise, the action led to a tenfold increase in production. Though misguided, the geologic rationale for using explosives to stimulate wells was patented at the time. Every so often thereafter, whenever you had explosives in your neighborhood, you knew there had been an oil find, especially if those explosions were heard in peacetime. It was not until 1932 that Dow Chemicals and Pure Oil stumbled on the idea of stimulating wells with hydrochloric acid. Thereafter, water flooding was discovered. Gas has always been associated with oil, and it was originally considered a menace, just as oil was regarded a menace in the process of drilling for salt. Apart from some application on well sites as boiler fuel for steam engines and limited market for heat power and light, gas was being fled through the 19th and well into the 20th centuries. Over time, it was also discovered that gas could enhance oil production. It was therefore being reinjected into oil wells to lift the oil from the bottom of reservoirs, especially when the well's natural pressures had declined. In the beginning, oil was scooped on the surface through a seep, which is a natural occurrence of oil and gas that has leaked to the surface. The produced oil was collected in wash tubs, wooden tanks, fish oil containers, and sumps, all over time. Welded steel tanks became popular in the early 1900s. Also in the beginning, wells were just open holes. Nagging problems with cave-ins, water injection, and gas motivated drillers to introduce casing down the borehole. By 1903, someone figured that cementing the casing to the borehole would eliminate all the water intrusion. Over time, casings then were perforated. Finally, rotary drilling came to be, and the idea of using drilling mud, both of which improved production capacity and helped contain borehole pressures. Today, oil has been discovered and has been produced in about 37 countries, which I will classify into 5 distinct categories in direct proportion to their volumes of production. In Class A are Saudi Arabia, Russia, USA, Iran, China, Canada, and Iraq. In Class B are UAE, that's United Arab Emirates, Mexico, Kuwait, Brazil, Nigeria, Venezuela, and Norway. In Class C are Algeria, Angola, Kazakhstan, Qatar, United Kingdom, Azerbaijan, and Indonesia. In Class D are Colombia, India, Oman, Argentina, Malaysia, Egypt, and Libya. Finally, in Class E are the young and emerging producers, comprising Equatorial Guinea, Papua New Guinea, Madagascar, Ghana, Suriname, Uganda, Kenya, Seychelles, and Mozambique. Mozambique is known currently for gas only. In Nigeria, the story started in 1938 when the entire Nigeria was covered by one concession given to Shell Dachi to prospect for oil. First commercial find was made in 1956, and the first shipment of oil was made in 1958. Thereafter, ELF, Total, Ajib, Mobil, ADAX, and a few others joined the fray. There have been divestments by the international oil companies, especially in the last few years, along the way, following experiences gained, changes in policies, and opportunities in other parts of the world. Some Nigerian-owned companies have seized such opportunities, filling the gaps created by divesting international oil companies, while a few other international organizations have thrown their hearts into the Nigerian ring. Today, the oil and gas landscape is still evolving, as the age-old concept of requiring concessionaires to pay signature bonus is now being jettisoned. The trend and new policies should encourage more Nigerians to participate in the sector and drive local value creation. I hope you've enjoyed listening. Please ensure you hit the subscribe button, like, and share. We are Fossil TMB Services. We keep it simple, ensure it makes sense, and that it leads to success. Thank you.